We've all been there, 18 years old and struggling with clutch control on Scud Hill in a 1999 Ford Fiesta. Well, new road users may have to face all of that again if they flout traffic regulations. Under the system, if a new driver was caught on their phone once and then not wearing their seatbelt another time, they'd have to do their tests all over again. The RGP says that this will act as a good deterrent for repeat offenders. Having taken 2 attempts to get my licence and with a lot of struggle on Scud Hill, I quite agree.
5 years, 4 instructors, 3 meltdowns. It was not fun. My instructor pulled the handbrake on me.
To be honest, I hit a curb a little bit on the back and it made me fail. So the next time I learned from that.
Silly failure. It was only one, it was too many minors rather than a major.
My car licence took me 3 attempts. Reverse parking uphill and a 3-point turn.
A penalty point system is a concept used in many jurisdictions, but not all places that use one carry this rule. However, the UK and Spain do, with different thresholds. For all other road users, 12 points will be the threshold for disqualification from driving for a period of time. Every 3 years, your points are reduced back to 0.
And I can say that first time disqualification will be 6 months, a second time disqualification will be 12 months, and over 2 times disqualification that will be 24 months. So you can see the pattern there to deter and convict any person who is a persistent offender.
So how many points do offences carry? Well, drink driving, failure to cooperate and dangerous driving carry the most points, ranging from 6 to 11. Careless driving is 6 points and not being insured carries 5. And what about the more common offences? Well, running a red light or failing to indicate could rack up 2 points on your licence. Speeding or not wearing your seatbelt could give you 3. And using your phone while driving could give you 4. But these numbers could double if you contest the offence in court.
If the offender disputes the offence or challenges the offence and is found guilty in court, then obviously the fine will be the same. However, the penalty points will double. A serious one, mobile phones, using a mobile phone will attract 4 points on payment of a fixed penalty or 8 points on conviction.
People commit driving offences all over the place, and really I see people on their phones all the time and going through no entry signs and parking wherever they want. I just hope that it's actually enforced. If it's enforced, it'll work.
I mean, it's something that we've probably got to get used to, but I don't necessarily think it's a bad idea.
The state of drivers in Gibraltar, especially some of the youth, definitely needs a strong deterrent.
The RGP will be enforcing the system, but the recording of points and letters of notice to drivers will be carried out by the licensing authority. The government says it's developing a software database system to manage this. It will be an extra responsibility for civil servants. Government told GBC the system will require full-time attention of delegated clerical officers. Both the courts and Gibraltar car parks will have to share necessary information with the DVLD. The government stresses this has to be done in a timely manner as it's a legal requirement. With less than 2 months to go until its implementation, licensing and the RGP will be spending this time gearing up to support and implement the new system.